Okay, we've got the red, beautiful crystal, the red candle with white faith in between, in the middle, with cherry incense. Might be lemongrass. I think it's lemongrass incense. And we lit the wick. Light the wick. We were told to light the wick. Now, with Soul Asylum, growing into you, you can check out that song, the lyrics on my Twitter, on my playlist. I'll do a short later. I'm getting fear as the energy. Why am I getting fear as the energy? Are you afraid to move forward? Are you afraid to change? I'm hearing you're afraid to change. Leaving the past behind can be hard. It can be painful. Growing into you is really good lyrics. So I hope you all can check it out by Soul Asylum. And we'll see what the short says later. The shorts are really good because they're only a minute long and they're right to the point. But we're going to do a whole reading. I got some cards here. We're going to do a reading here. And randomly on the bottom is the Three of Wands, the Three of Clubs. So this energy, though, what I'm feeling is just fear of change. So we want to get over that. We want to put the love candle down here with the incense. Okay. With the red crystal. Okay, we're going to do a reading here. It's not that I feel anxiety, but I do. I feel anxiety in the air. I feel sadness, nostalgia, kind of like the Nine of Swords, but a mixture of the Nine of Swords with the Six of Cups, I think is what I'm feeling more of. Just fear of change. So you're kind of like, it's kind of like you're frozen. The other thing that Astro wanted me to tell you is usually around the first week of the month, I go through my YouTube subscribed channels and I delete a bunch of them and maybe I put new ones on, right? Well, they told me to delete a bunch of them and do not put new ones on. So I'm down to only a few channels that I'm going to be listening to. And they want you to do the same. Meaning, okay, the meaning behind this is take your like top three, like Miss Mystic, Steve's Love Tarot, Soul Sister of the Violet Flame, maybe Tasha's Divine Guidance, and just keep them, okay? And then slowly even get rid of them. I don't suggest you get rid of Steve's Love Tarot if you've been following him for a long time and you're on a soulmate journey. And I don't advise you to get rid of mine, not because I'm tooting my own horn or anything. It's just because I read the energy, I pull the cards, and it's spot on. And I'm very connected to Astro. I'm a master teacher in Astro, and I love what I do. And I think it's really to your benefit to know what the energy is. So like right now, telling you the energy is full of fear. It wants you to feel frozen. Like, I can't go get that new job. I can't go see that new person. I'm just going to stay home. I'm just going to stay doing what I know is comfortable. And if we can do the opposite of that, that would be the key. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Knight, the Jack, the Knight of Wands. Okay, now they do want me to read a little bit on the Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not in a hurry at all. I turned right to the King of Wands, but we're going to read the Knight of Wands. I'm not in a hurry at all because this energy is kind of like when you take a hair dryer and you are defrosting your freezer. Has anyone ever done that? Okay. I don't have to do that. I have a self-defrosting freezer now. But back in the day, we'd have to take a blow dryer and we'd have to unthaw the freezer and then take a towel and soak it up and then clean it out and then put the food back in. And that's the kind of energy right now is take it really slow and melt the ice and then clean it out and then put stuff back in. That's the exact analogy of what I'm feeling right now. That could be you, that could be your house, that could be you and your house. It could be anything because you're all different. So we're going to do the Three of Wands that we had randomly at the bottom before. And that's just talking about energy manifested, waiting for the results of your efforts. So again, that's the kind of energy I'm feeling, that waiting. But while you're waiting, you're getting fearful, you're getting full of anxiety, and that is not what we want. Then the Knight of Wands is, in the pursuit of the imagined, I manifest this fire with infectious feelings of inspiration. So exactly what I was saying, this pursuit that you manifested, this energy that you're manifesting, since it's not showing itself fast enough for you, you're getting infected. And that's exactly what I'm feeling. Okay, so this energy read that I'm giving you right now is to make you aware of it so that you can snap out of it. Okay, you want to snap out of it. You want to have faith and love, lemongrass and cherry incense, make the house nice, light the wick. Because what's going on, I wanted to talk about the thumbnail, Soul Asylum. Growing into You was given to me today. They had me listen to that CD and they wanted me to put that on there with the lyrics. Check them out. You're already with all these people in 5D and higher. So you're with me in 5D and higher. You're with your twin in 5D and higher. You're with everybody in 5D and higher. You're bringing a lot of them into 4D, the ones that have a body or that are willing to take on a body. So you're growing into them, growing into you. And when you're in the physical, you miss them. But you have to realize that they're actually with you. So my soulmate, my twin flame, whoever, all of them, everybody is all around me right now. Just like the smoke all around me right now, but you might not see it. You might not see that the room is full of smoke, but it's there. That's the kind of attitude we have to have. That will erase this fear, that will erase this feeling of being frozen. This will erase that feeling of I'm not getting what I want. It's so hard because I know you don't remember 5D and higher, but it's so important to listen to everything I just said. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, charisma, passion, spontaneous, pursuing your dreams, fast energy, enthusiasm, courage, taking inspired action, the pursuit of adventure. So if you unthawed that freezer, you will become clean because you take the towel and you wipe out the debris and the freezer is clean and you can put the products back into the freezer. That's the kind of energy. So just by you knowing, like this smoke, that we're all around you, see your partner next to you, talk to your partner, just like he's there, because he is. That will either get the avatar, the physical avatar, moving towards you, or it will at least get your mission partner moved towards you. And a mission partner can be like a BFF, best friend forever, right? It can be somebody that is the same sex that you just open up your new candle shop with. Okay? So, underneath the Knight of Wands is exactly what I told you earlier. The Six of Cups energy that I felt. That's nostalgia. That's leave the past behind. The reason I say leave it behind is because it's holding you back, because you're reminiscing too much on the good times. And then the bad times come in and smash that picture. And underneath that is the Two of Cups. We want you to move forward 11:44 on the clock towards your soul contract. Okay? We lit the wick. Soul contract is not the past. That was your karmic assignment, was the past. The future is your soul contract. Five of Cups is on top. I want to read about the Five of Cups. They're telling me to take the book out and do some. My tender heart helps me navigate towards my bright future. So what they're telling you is that you have a soul contract and you have a bright future, and they want you to times that times 5, and they want you to know that 5s are change. So this isn't a bad card. This is really a good card because they're telling you that your heart is changing. You have a really bright future with that Two of Cups being right here. The only thing that's holding you back is your nostalgia for the good times of your old self. Then what comes in is the negative, and it smashes the picture. And you don't sit in the lesson learned, you sit in the Nine of Swords, agony of defeat. Okay? So it says just what I got done saying. So then you go into grieving, you go into disappointment, you go into delusions. Then you start thinking about the betrayals. Then you get into self-pity. And then you just sit with your broken heart. And then that freezes you. You get into the fear mode, and that's what I felt this morning. You also get into a mode of you wake up and there's your whole soul tribe isn't there. You left them in 5D, and you get into the pity of I'm all alone. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead and use the Mage Tarot deck, which on the bottom randomly is Justice, the yin and the yang. We need to be more balanced. Okay? So I stopped talking there for a minute because cards are flying on the floor. And they came out sideways. So for some of you, this is going to be a positive, and some of you, this is going to be a negative. We've got equal give and take, the Six of Pentacles, with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Prima Donnism. Okay, Prima Donnism, I can't say that word very well. Okay, Primo Diamism, can't say it. Okay, it's the Ace of Cups, make it simple. Six of Pentacles, They came out on the side, meaning some of you are equal give and take, some of you are all take, some of you are all give. We've got to balance that out. Same with the Ace of Cups. All I'm getting off of that is the same energy of some of you are giving out all kinds of love and thinking you're not receiving anything back. Some of you are not receiving any love and getting all pissed off about it. Okay, you're not getting your equal give and take, so they both were on the side. Okay, so that's what you want, but you're not getting it. Okay, we've got the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. So what we want is we want that celebration. I'm drawn to her and him together is what I'm drawn to. We want that feeling of that's mine. We want that best friend over here to be able to do girly guy stuff with. I'm drawn to his spectacles and his suit. We want that good job. We want that wonderful dog. The pentacles around his neck. We want a nice, healthy watchdog, right? And we want to be able to have our cake and eat it too, is what I'm hearing, even though that's a glass of wine in his hand. Okay, so we want that. And the angels underneath it says you can have that, but I'm drawn to the blue and the red, and she's mixing the cups. You have to get balanced out. Again, you're too fearful. You're too fearful of change. Judgment's coming whether you like it or not. Double X's. I'm drawn to the double X's, okay? 2 10s. The end, my friend. The end, my friend. Yep. A new beginning is coming, whether you like it or not. And then there's the 0 card. And I'm also drawn to the sun and the moon. We've seen a lot of sun and moon in these cards. Here was the moon, double X. The illusions are coming to light. The illusions are coming to light. There's a new beginning awaiting you. And that's making you fearful too. And the reason that's making you fearful is because it's unknown. You don't know whether you're moving. You don't know who's coming in. You don't know what kind of job you're going to have. You feel like everything's a tower. Now we have lightning on top of the sun and the moon, right? We have fire. Fire right here, fire. We lit the wick. So that's causing you anxiety, but this is the healing card. So I'm drawn to 3 swords coming down at you and 1 up. So again, I'm getting unbalanced feeling of healing. Like maybe you're healed one day, but then the next day you're not. Kind of energy. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. So it's right back again to you don't fully have that 10 of Pentacles. You're like at the 9 of Pentacles and you're kind of just frozen in fear. That's what I'm feeling. And the reason why again is because of the unknown. You know all these major things are happening. You feel it. And that's why Astro says to stop listening to so many readings and start getting out into nature, playing more music. Instead of listening to 5 YouTubers today, only listen to 2. Only listen to 3, right? Cut it down, cut it in half. And the other half, listen to your regressions. Listen to other people's regressions. Listen to music. Listen to silence. Okay? Then we're going to go ahead and do one more deck. Randomly at the bottom, we have that 5 of Cups again. Okay? That 5 of Cups. But I'm drawn to the 2 of Cups that are standing. That's your soul contract. So get out of the disappointment. And again, Astro saying you have to stop listening to so many tarot readers and healers and self-help people whatever you want to call this stuff, because it's kind of like you're stuck in a rut with your wheels turning and you're not getting out. And it's like the tow truck's here. Let the tow truck tow your car. But you're like worried because you're worried that the car is going to fall off the tow truck. Or you're worried that the mechanic's going to charge you a lot of money or something. Something's worrying you, so you can't enjoy the good feeling of, yay, the tow truck's here, I'm getting out of the rut. No, instead, you're looking at the negative of it. Oh, what's going to happen? How much is this going to cost to fix? See, you're looking at the wrong part of it. Instead of grasping the change and being grateful and moving forward, no, you're frozen in fear. Frozen in fear. That's all I'm getting today. It's repeating itself. So I'm going to go a little longer, 21:07 on the clock, because the King of Pentacles is on the bottom, and I do feel we had the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So I do feel like your abundance is coming, and I feel like if you can just snap out of this fear and go more into growing into you, meaning knowing everybody's around you, just like the smoke, but you can't see them. King of Pentacles is a stable leadership full of abundance, and he's telling you to get unstuck. So everything I just said, this is the 8 of Swords where you're stuck. You feel tied up, frozen with fear. So it just looped itself around, so I'm going to go ahead and end it with, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So your hard work is paying off, is what an 8 of Pentacles is. You see him working hard. Then we had the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So your hard work is paying off if you can get unstuck. If you can take this message to heart, you will snap out of it. It's an in and out energy. It's that Ace of Wands energy where you feel really good 1 minute, then maybe you go to bed and then you wake up with that feeling all over again. In the middle of the day, you might feel great. You might take a nap. You might, in the morning, have lots of energy to go do things, and then you crash and you get into the fear and you get into the disappointment. So it's an Ace of Wands energy. And it's also your destiny. Now, why is it your destiny to be an in and out energy? Because you're listening to this video, you're getting the message from Astro, you're getting the problem, you're getting the result, and you're getting the solution. So this is all part of your destiny. But don't forget, some go forward, some go backwards, and some stay right where they're at. We want to move forward. Okay? So I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.